Hello guys, how are you doing? Welcome to another amazing tutorial. It's been long I dropped a full size content like this, so before I go mainly into the tutorial, I would want to show you how I process my images. Now this particular image, this is how I shot it. This is how it was shot for bringing it to capture one, and I have this result that you're seeing here. Now with what I'm seeing here, I would not want to do much, but I want to also use this time out to show you some other things that would favor you while you're retouching. So first of all, I would like to bring back some of the shadows. So let me use this tool. I would like to bring back some of the shadows, but I don't want to move it much, because if I move it too much, I start bringing back the background also. So I think around there is fine for me. I press my Y for before and after. This is even too much. I'll just bring it down a little because I like contrasty images. So I'll keep my contrast at 8. The highlight here, I'll just reduce a little. At least you can see there is different there. If I try the whites, some of these sliders I don't just use them. I try moving back and forth to see how it works. So this patch is showing me that there is no details there, so I have to move it a little. If I move it too much, start getting the old background stuff, so keep it around here. So here is our before, here is our after. Remember, I'm using Y to move that. So because the image is an image with a plain background, not a brown background, not a background that has anything to do with our skin, I can come to skin machine, and I'm going to use this and pick a particular area I like. In every image there is a particular area you would like. It shouldn't be too dark, it should just be a single area like this. So when you turn that on, you can also turn on view selected color range. When you do that, the reason why I know that thing is showing is because every other thing is on a neutral color. So I will just want to uniform it. Let me see. Now I like that magenta feel. I just add a little. So if I move this too much, this is what I get. So let's check out before and after. There is the before, here is the after. So I'll bring this back, keep it around here. For the light, I don't want the image to be changing colors, so a lot of times I don't even move this, so I just keep it around 3 or 4. Then the light here, I won't touch it. You are allowed to check to see what works for you, so I'll keep it around here. I just want to just get that feel. So this way the image is already looking fine for me. I am not doing anything extra. I don't even intend touching the hair. I'll do a separate video where I will flow the hair all over the place. I have done a video like that in my former account, which was hacked. So I have this here. So let's try another image, which is this one that we have here. Now this image is badly shot because everything is just there. So let me try seeing if I can fix the white balance. Let me pick the white balance tool, and okay, this is better. All I did was to just pick this tool and select somewhere in the background, somewhere that has white. So here is the before, here is the after. Before, it was giving me so much of that green look. So for this image, I am going to push this up a little again, bring down my highlight, bring it back. Then I am going to bring up my contrast, even though the image has contrast. Then I'm going to come down and reduce the reds from the color editor. I'll reduce the red a little. Yeah. So for my white, I'm going to reduce my white also. And I'm going to bring this in just a little. So this is all a raw processing method. If you look at this image and look at this, you see that this color is way better. So if you still don't like that much of the magenta, you could just keep this at 1. 12 is much, 1. You see is bringing back the whole green tint. So let's keep it the way it was before. This is how it was before. So we'll go back and then come to, let's come to color balance. In color balance, you can do a lot of things. You can automatically change your image, give it a beautiful color grade. So from here, we start from our shadow. Let's add some blues to our shadow. So we keep it around here, but it shouldn't be much. Just a little. Then for our highlight, we are allowed to move it around first of all before we start reducing. So I'm reducing it now. So if I want the magenta to be on the highlight, so this will have to come this way. Yeah, because the shiny areas in our face needs to have that magenta feel. Then we go to the mid-tone. The mid-tone affects everything. So then I'll bring this down. Just, yeah, I think this is not too much. Yeah, this is okay for me. So here is our before, here is our after. Then I could come to my curve and try creating an X curve. Okay, so let's check a before and after. I think this is fine for me. So I'll just copy what I have here into this image, so I don't have to go through the process again. So I'll just copy, then I'll paste it. And I paste it, this is what I get. So even with this, I can still come back and add whatever I want to add here. Now I'm seeing so much magenta, the magenta is becoming too much. Let's try, no, this magenta is not going to work. So let's try bringing in more reds. Make this pop. Then go back to mid-tone. Yeah, go back to mid-tone. And use the mid-tone. And push it this way. Keep it around here. Yeah, that's fine for me. So I have this and I have this. But I feel like this one is looking better for me because it's just so calm. So I'm going to copy that again and paste it here and leave it like that. So I'm going to move these images to Photoshop. So I'm going to move them to Photoshop. As you can see, they are very, very sharp. Now there is some amazing features that have been added to the new camera raw and the new Lightroom, which I don't think Capture One has, but we still love Capture One. But for Capture One, if I still want to try it, I might just create a new layout. Creating a new layout, then I'll just use this and paint like this. So I discovered something recently that Capture One does. So if I try to paint like this, I discovered it recently that sometimes Capture One would help you select the subject off. So let me go and use the magic tool, which is this one. So I'm just going to select and see what will happen. It will help me check for everything that looks like what I've selected. That is not what I want. I want to select the sky, everything that looks like white. And so I think the selection is okay for me. I might just add a little and it will select more of those areas. Then I will feather it. I would have to feather it so it blends in. Yeah, like this. So I can now go back, press my M again, then make the sky a blue one. Keep the sky around here. So you get, then I'll go back to create another layout, then I'll just tap on the greens in the image. Remember, the reason why it's not showing now is because I've turned off the mask. So when I turn it on, you see it. So it's going to select everything that looks like green. Then we are going to just come to the, yes, let's use this and just increase everything in that area. Increase or reduce. And let's see. Okay, let's just increase it a little. So this can also be brought back here, and you see the image has changed automatically. Meanwhile, this image was shot. I'm coming. These are my settings for the image. I shot this with ISO 50. I'm using the Nikon D750 style. I shot with ISO 50, f2, and aperture. My aperture was no, my shutter speed was at 1/3200, and basically this is a high-speed sync image. So once again, if you love the video and you want to see more of the video, do well to subscribe, do well to follow me, and turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified when the next video drops. Peace.